Can y'all hear me now? Is that better? Oh, well, we can go ahead and delete that. Y'all can hear me now? Yeah. I figured it's Twan. I didn't think it was Salim, bro. Sergey, where you at right now, bro? You on like a yacht or something? Twan, you with Sergey? Jesus. Anyways, what's going on though? Whew. I'm all sweating and stuff trying to get up in here. Jesus. Oh, I should have known you was with Sergey. I should have known. Boy, you two. Ah. Anyway, what up, everybody? Um, yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in and waiting on me and stuff like that. Um, but yeah, anyways, um, just a lot to talk about. Happy Fourth for if you're celebrating the Fourth. I don't know. I'm personally not because I feel like this country is just whack these days. But that's just my opinion. Y'all do you. Um, anyways, a lot of NBA free agency happening and people on the move and stuff like that. Of course, the Warriors. I don't know if y'all have seen. Warriors are interested in bringing KD back, which that's just ridiculous. But and then of course the Raptors I've seen reported in on KD. But I guess they're hesitant on giving up Scotty Barnes, which after the season he had, you know, I if I were a Raptors fan, I wouldn't want to give up Barnes, but that's just me. Um, but interesting to see where KD ends up. That's for sure. Um, you get mad now, but yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, I mean the whole trade with Rudy Gobert to the Timberwolves was a little surprising as well. I didn't expect that, especially. I mean, what's the deal here with Towns and Gobert now? Like what? Like how? What are they going to do? Be like the tallest front court, in the whole league? But that's great. My phone just dropped off the table. Um, but if I had to bet money right now on where KD's going, I'm still going to say it's the Raptors. Because apparently the Raptors already put together a solid deal for him. My thing is where is Kyrie going? That's my thing too. Um, that's true. I mean, that is true. Cat is a 4. So there's that. But man, whoo, Cat at 4 and then Gobert at 5. Geez. That's a solid it's a solid front court there for sure. Um so who knows what Sacramento's doing with Sabonis, bro? Who knows? I, s- I mean, I did see Dante DiVincenzo was going to the Warriors. That's a solid pickup there for the Warriors. I was happy when Sacramento got him. Um, but that hey, I'll admit right now that's a little bit why I'm not into not into NBA because the Kings are just we equivalent to the Browns of the NFL, if that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about, Sergey. Um, but we'll see what Mike Brown could do. I don't know. I wasn't super high on Keegan, but I don't know. He just I mean, look at him. Look at him in the face. That man, that man does not he don't even scare me. Like if I was like good at basketball, okay? And I was dribbling in on Keegan, I wouldn't be scared. Like Cat, Draymond, I mean, Wiggins, any 3 or 4, like I just feel like they would overpower Keegan. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me talking. Um, but you know, I don't know. I need to get back into NBA. Exactly, Sergey. I'd have slapped the hell out of his head like I did that one guy that one time. But Brandon, what y'all doing over there in Boston, bruh? What y'all doing? That's what I want to know. Y'all got um Twan crying. Oh, I know that was one of the funniest moments ever for Twan, that's for sure. Um that yeah, Brogdon. Yeah. And then they say like I read something where like they viewed Brogdon as like the sixth man like behind Marcus Smart. That's not too shabby. Um but I don't know, man. The East, with KD and Kyrie leaving, who's going to be the team to go through in the East? Atlanta? I mean, who? Who's in the East? I mean, I fully expect Boston to be back there next year. Um, Stop it right now with the Cavs. Stop it. The Heat, yeah, the Heat maybe. The Bucks, I don't know. I feel like the Bucks had their time, and outside of Giannis, who else they got? I mean, Giannis can't carry the team, bro. Um, Giannis, I don't know. Sixers would be good if Embiid could stay healthy. Yeah, Boston. That's what I'm saying. It's like down to Boston and the 76ers. I feel like that's it. That's it. That's true too. Y'all did beat the Bucks without Middleton, so touche. Um, but hey, as long as anybody wins it, except the Warriors, I'm happy. I'm a happy guy as long as it's not. I'd rather root for LeBron at this point than the Warriors for real, for real. Um, but yeah, man, like I said, shout out to Boston, shout out to the Warriors. Clay came back, did the thing. Brandon, ain't nobody disrespecting Miami. I'm just saying, like, yeah, Jimmy Butler. Hey, I got that soft spot for Jimmy Butler. Got that picture with him when he was with the Bulls before anybody else knew who he was. But I mean, Bam's raw. I saw Dragic signed with the Bulls. I mean, how much Dragic got left in the tank? I know that would make Connor happy. Okay, this boy want to bring up Debo again. Stop it right now. I covered that last week. D- Debo scares me. Debo ain't high on my fantasy radar like he was last year. That third year wide receiver rule came and applied to Debo, and now he's gone. Now it's done. I'm not trusting Trey Lance until that man shows me something. That man got to show me something. Um, I'm not saying Debo's a top 5 wide receiver. Nope. Especially with him not wanting to run the ball anymore. He already said that he don't want to be a running back. He just want to be a wide receiver. Boy, you got to take your points where you can get them now, Debo. Don't be greedy, okay? Or don't be selfish. I mean, you got to do what's best for the team. If the team want to put you back there running back with all the other 5 running backs that they got, then let them, hey, so be it. So be it. Um but I don't know. I'm just gonna. The only thing I'm trying to touch on today, really about NFL, is Damian Pierce. That's it. Y'all just need to know that name, and I hope to God I'm not wrong, and I very well could be. Who's gonna win that division? Oh, the Rams all day, all day. I said that last week. Rams got that on lock. I love the Cardinals. I do. I do love the Cardinals, but I just feel like the Cardinals defense. I just feel like that Cardinals defense is just. Bleh. Sergey, that's gonna depend. That's gonna depend on how much Deshaun Watson is suspended. Nah, David Johnson gone. David Johnson, free agent. I think he's gonna retire. The Texans, the only other person they got is Marlon Mack. That's it. That's it. And like I covered in my recorded podcast the end of last week, Look at the last 2 years with Marlon Mack. Out of 33 potential games he's could have played, that man has played in 7. So, I fully expect Marlon Mack to get hurt. I fully expect Dameon Pierce to be the running back. I'm telling you, Brandon, if we split teams, if we split any type of teams this year, Brandon, I'm telling you, I'm just you might as well already put it on your spreadsheet where you got third year wide receivers. Just go ahead and type Pierce's name in there now because I'm going to want him later on in the draft. There's no doubt about. I don't even want to take the chance of leaving him on the waiver wire and somebody else scooping him up. Mm-mm. No, I fully believe he is this year's Najee Harris. Yes. 2 years ago, when I was all over CEH, uh, obviously CEH performed like a first round running back, kind of, but Andy Reid didn't stick with him. Um, Hayden Hurst. All right. I feel like you're still giving me crap on Hayden Hurst from when he went to from when he was with the Ravens. I don't know. I honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, Sergey. Right off the top of my head, I forget where Hurst went. Didn't he go to Tennessee? Or is he wait, is he in Cleveland? Behind Njoku? So I'm telling you right now, like I need to he on the that's right, because Uzoma went to the Jets. I know Twan happy about that now. CJ Uzoma up in there, huh, Twan? Zach Wilson gonna ball this year now. Watch out. Watch out. And I think the Jets are still another year or two away from contending, but I'm gonna tell you all this. I told Connor every year in fantasy, for whatever reason, there's a quarterback, a second year quarterback that loves to just come and ball out in their second year. And if you look at fantasy boards, they're always drafted as the backup to that team, like to that fantasy team, or or um or sorry, somebody just texted me trying to get up in here and saying the link's not working, but it worked for y'all, right? I don't know. Um, yeah, Elijah Moore, Garrett Wilson, boy, CJ Uzoma. I think Uzoma's an underrated tight end. But oh, there you go, Jordan. What up? Um, but I still think the Jets are a couple years away, Twan. But you better be excited that Zach Wilson could very well be that backup quarterback that people draft, and then he like just shines. Look at Joe Burrow. Look at Joe Burrow in year two. I believe Lamar did it in year two. I think Kyler took a big step up in his second year. Like, for whatever reason, it happens. People are drafted as backup quarterbacks in fantasy drafts, or people will wait until later on the draft and draft that guy as like their first pick and get super lucky. In my opinion, Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence. But I do agree with Connor. He said keep an eye on Davis Mills, which is the quarterback of the Texans. Lovey Smith gonna work that. He's gonna turn that team around, no doubt, no doubt. Um, yeah. See, Sergey knows. Sergey knows. I know. Was it last year, Brandon, that I was on Kyler and I told us, I told us to take Kyler. Yeah, see, Sergey knows Doug Peterson. But for this man won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles as quarterback. If that tells y'all anything, Nick Foles as quarterback, like, whoo. Um, sorry, Reagan's mom texting now. Jeez. Um, now he has a good head coach. Yeah, exactly. Lovey Smith, boy. And see, this what I was saying the other day with Damian Pierce. Lovey Smith, I'm not saying he's going to use one guy as his bell cow back, but look at when he was with Chicago. His running back was Matt Forte. Remember how high Forte went in drafts? I mean, he went number one running back sometimes when he with his years in Chicago. So if that Lovey Smith is the Lovey that's coaching the Texans, they have said they're going to lean on Marlon Mack in the first half. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and lean on him, because when the dude get hurt, I'm gonna have Pierce just waiting in the wings to be that bell cow back. Pierce is so underrated as a catcher. So underrated. Twan, who's defense? Who are you talking about? Jordan, by the way, bro, I know you were late getting in here. I was late trying to figure out the live link and stuff. Um, I did talk a little bit NBA. But hey, if you got NBA questions, Jordan, throw them out, bro. I'm all for talking NBA some more. Eagles, that Eagles defense, oh, best Eagles defense they've had up there, whew, in a while. Ever since he left, their defense ain't been the same. They've had good pieces, but they haven't been able. I think it was like a year or two ago. They had like one of the worst pass defenses. They're always stout against the run, though. Always stout. See, exactly, Sergey. Doug's offensive coach. That's what I'm telling you. Like, Trevor Lawrence, I like Zach Wilson. I like the offense he's in. I don't know. I feel like there's maybe one more piece on that offensive line before I could fully trust Zach. But Trevor Lawrence, they got the pieces there. They got the pieces. Um, no doubt. Carson Wentz, godly dude. I think last week I touched on Terry McLaurin. Kudos to Terry for for signing that deal. I don't know if he's worth it. I'll take that back. I think he is worth it. I just don't think we've seen Terry's full potential because of the quarterbacks he's had. And Wentz is most likely the best quarterback Terry's ever had since he's been a pro. But Wentz always gets hurt. So you think he's worth that deal? I saw what you put on Facebook, and I watched some of the McLaurin highlights. So eh, I think he has potential to be worth that money. And I know quarterback play has hurt him, but like I said last week, you look at Deshaun Watson, okay, or before. I mean, not Deshaun Watson, DeAndre Hopkins. That man was putting up stout numbers every year with just bad quarterback play. I feel like McLaurin has not put up those types of numbers. And I haven't compared. So I don't know if one of y'all want to go look up stats. DeAndre Hopkins, when he was playing with bad quarterbacks, Terry McLaurin. But I just feel like McLaurin hasn't put up Hopkins bad quarterback like numbers. And that's the only thing I'm scared on McLaurin. Yeah, see Christian Kirk there with Trevor Lawrence. Yeah. Then no, Twan, I'm gonna tell you right now, they overpaid Christian Kirk like crazy. Um, Jordan, going back to your question, uh, I don't think Baker plays. Um, Deshaun's going to be out, no doubt. And I feel bad for you, Sergey, because y'all just traded for Deshaun, and now you're going to lose a year potentially of Deshaun's playing time. But Deshaun, when he's suspended, I don't think Baker plays. I think Baker and the Browns are just they've already parted ways. They're just looking for somebody to take on Baker, and I pray to God it is not Carolina. It better, I swear right now. If I wake up one day and see, even during the season, if I see on my phone Baker traded to the Panthers, somebody check on me. Somebody check on me for real, because I'm not gonna like this. I and I think that's why Robbie Anderson, even on Twitter, when those rumors started kicking up, Robbie Anderson, no, like I agree, I agree. Yeah, see, and exactly, Brandon. Yeah, Jacoby Brissett in Cleveland, exactly. Yes, Baker is better than Sam Darnold. I will give you that. I love Sam. I thought he had when we got Sam, I was like, here we go, fresh start. However, the same thing is going on with the Panthers that went on with the Jets. And Twan knows this. The whole time Sammy D was with the Jets, this man had no offensive line. None. None. And then he comes to Carolina, and I'm going to be honest with you, I did not expect our offensive line to be as bad as they were last year. But he had no time. He had no time. You look at the other quarterbacks that played for us last year. Same thing with them. PJ Walker, like none of our quarterback Cam, none of our quarterbacks had time last year behind that offensive line, which is why no quarterbacks performed. So I love our first round pick this year, Icky. I don't really know how to pronounce his last name, but we our defense is fine. We gotta make that offensive line better. And I think that's key too in keeping Christian McCaffrey a little bit more healthier too, is if we can get a better line. What y'all talking about here? Robbie Anderson sucks. Uh Sergey, who only making 10 mil this year? Who only making 10 mil? Go look at his numbers. Oh, there's no doubt Terry putting up the numbers. That's true. True. Deshaun, it's so funny reading Robbie not like that, obviously, because that's my name. I'm like, wait, what? And then I remember we're talking about Robbie Anderson. See, I agree with Sergey. I'll tell you what, Sergey, you be making some good points today. Touche. Shout out to you, bro. This is the Sergey I was always expecting back in the day, and you just never showed up. You weren't talking to your full potential. You were just being ridiculous. Today, I'm expecting this Sergey from here on out. Okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know if hell done froze over outside or something. I need to go look. But you and I are just on the same page today. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. The Will Fuller, man, that's damn Twan. You right, bro. Will Fuller, I love that man, but them speedy guys with their hamstrings and stuff. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Will Fuller better hang it up because I think he's done. I really think he's done. Uh Jordan, to answer your question, Cowboys. I don't see the Eagles. I just I'm not a believer in Jalen Hurts whatsoever. Not one bit am I a believer in Jalen Hurts. Uh, I was all over um, Devonta Smith a little bit last year, thanks to Connor. Um, but Jalen Hurts is trash, man. He's got the lineup there around him. Um, but Jalen Hurts and Tua, those two right there, they trash. And I think after this year, Eagles fans and Dolphins fans are going to realize the quarterback play is the problem. I fully believe that. You got to move on from Jalen and you got to move on from Tua. Because I'm telling you right now, Tua has no excuse this year. And you can go tell you, Brandon, you need to get your brother up in here. I'm curious to know his thoughts on Tua. I don't know if he likes Tua. I don't know if you can answer that for me or not, but I don't like Tua. Tua is holding Miami back, no doubt, no doubt. Um, but Jordan, going back to your question, Cowboys. And it's funny because one of my good friends that I talk fantasy with like almost daily is a big Giants fan. And he hates that I always say, last year I even told him in preseason, I said, I don't know why you're so excited. The Cowboys are going to win this division. Nobody else can compete. And I think it's the same this year. The Commanders, no. Um, The Giants, no, and the Eagles are close. The Eagles are close, but they need better quarterback play, no doubt. What team was what? Brandon, what you talking about? What team was what? Oh, I I get it now. It took me a minute. Yeah. You refer to them as the blue team. Yeah, the blue team. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. So, that boy's still a little salty from them beating the Patriots back in the day. Oh boy. Hey, he a blue team fan. I feel bad for him. Daniel Jones, they ain't going nowhere until they get a new quarterback. They ain't going nowhere until they get a better defense for sure. Yo, here's a question for y'all. Who wins the NFC North this year? Let me see those predictions. Who's gonna win the NFC North? I'm curious to see these answers. I'm real curious to see these answers. NFC North winners. Let's go. Fire them. Vikings. All right. I'm gonna give my prediction in a second. I don't want to give it away yet because then somebody might take it. I don't know. Brandon, that's very likely. Kevin O'Connell is no joke. Jordan said, "Eh." Man, so far, 2 people. Y'all don't believe in Aaron Rodgers no more, huh? Y'all don't believe in Aaron Rodgers? It's Twan, Vikings, Packers, Bears, and Vikings. I don't know why I'm tripping on the Vikings, and they were tight. They were already put up in there. Damn, seemed like everybody on the Vikings. Everybody up on the Vikings. I'll tell you what right now. Twan, I just said Bears, Packers, Vikings, and Detroit. Yeah, there you go. Appreciate it, Jordan. Um, I'm going to say this is very, very bold prediction. If, and this is a huge if, but if Justin Fields and that's another second year quarterback, if he reaches his potential, I think the Bears surprise and win that division. I really do. I really do. But it's gonna be between the Bears and the Vikings, no doubt. Uh Packers, Twan, I want to believe you that A Rod still has it, but ugh, that's true. Whole new coach, new system learn. I get that. I get that for sure. Um, I don't know. The Packers defense just doesn't wow me like that. Um, I mean, Twan, I agree with you. I think the Packers, or I think A Rod still has it, but the problem is LaFleur is a run first coach, and they got AJ, and they got uh, huh, well, I nickname Aaron Jones AJ, so Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, right? And with no wide receivers, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. If Justin Fields just can reach his potential, yeah, I think it's Fields for sure. Or I think it's the Bears. But just like Breeze. Um just like true. I'll give you that, Swan. I'll give you that. That's true. A Rod, another one of those top guys. A Rod, another one of those top guys. Um, I don't know, man. He just who's he got? I mean, exactly, Jordan. Exactly, bro. Yes. Yep. Defense just gonna stack the box, take away the run, and make Aaron throw it to who? Who? I never thought I would say the Packers are off my fantasy radar, but I just, I don't really like them. I don't really like them. I don't know. That's just me. I'm more targeting Justin Fields than I am Aaron Rodgers, believe it or not. Truth. Jordan, I got a question for you because I know you wanted me to talk a little bit more NBA. What are your thoughts about Gobert going to the Timberwolves? Well, see, Brandon, that's the thing. They're rookie wide receivers. You got to mesh with Aaron Rodgers, right? Lazard's been there, but Lazard has been hurt the last couple of years. Amari Rodgers, yeah, I could see Amari. Um, but I don't know, man. You might have to give them wide receivers 1 or 2 or 3 years before they get up in here or become relevant and stuff. But if there's anybody they're gonna quickly learn from, it's gonna be Aaron Rodgers. It's like Twan said, Drew Brees, Brady, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, like those guys made their wide receivers no matter what. So, you know, you you very well could be right. But I don't know. Jordan, you still in here? See, I can't see a list of like who's in here. Um, I don't know if you heard my question or not, Jordan. But yeah, man, just getting ready to wrap it up soon. Probably a couple more minutes here. I'm not trying to take up all y'all's fourth. Um, I know you and Sergey were out by the pool, Twan. Um, I'm just gonna say though, real fast. You were in here, Jordan. You were just typing. Um, I am gonna say again, I appreciate the support, y'all, like so much. Like I said last week, and I'm probably going to like just always mention it in my recorded podcast and in these live streams. Like y'all supporting me is just like I'm forever grateful. I am truly forever grateful. Like I said, I got some other plans with the business and stuff, but this is my way of like supporting my daughter, myself, my girlfriend, starting a family, all that stuff. Like, and I want to give back to y'all. You all support me. I want to give back to y'all. That is like my main thing. So let me read what you wrote here. True. I mean, the front court is good, Jordan. I'll give you that. The front court's good. I just, yeah, a little too much. And Gobert, I personally think go I personally think Gobert's a little soft. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I know he's an all-star and stuff, but I just think he's soft. And yeah, he can grab rebounds and stuff like that, but sheesh. I mean, whew, I mean, the West is stacked. So to just have Gobert and Cat, hmm, how's that gonna work out? I mean, that's great, if it does, but who's in the backcourt, bruh? Like, I guess they just gonna pride themselves on defense and try to, have teams not get as many rebounds, which is gonna limit their shots. I don't know. I don't know. But I don't. I'll give you D'Lo. I'll give you D'Lo. Anthony Edwards. I don't know. I don't know. From the little NBA that I watched this past season or that I paid attention to, it seemed Edwards was up and down. And I understand he's a rookie. I get that. There's going to be growing pains. Firmly understand that. But I don't know. Well, exactly. Edwards needs to build off the postseason going into next year. Um, but still, I mean, okay, the Timberwolves maybe make the playoffs again, but how far can they go? I don't know. I really don't know. See that? Yeah, exactly, Jordan. Oh, that was his second year. I just know he's young. See, that's why I said I gotta get back in the NBA more, man. Brandon, we used to do daily all the time back before the pandemic, man. Like those were good times comparing lineups and stuff and daily NBA fantasy. And I don't think I played a single day in daily fantasy this past year in NBA. I don't think I played a day. I know you tried to get me back into it, Brennan, but maybe this upcoming year I'll get back into it. And with the podcast growing or the live streams or whatever, it'll just help me get back into it too. But I see that's what I was trying to say, Jordan, more or less. Yeah, Edwards is going to have to build off that and carry that into next season. No doubt. No doubt. Um, but I don't know who's all here. I see there's 6 viewers. I'm about done. So if y'all got anything else, if you in here and you haven't said anything, just ask a question quickly. I don't even need to really touch on it because I mean, hey, like I said, the more people that get entered, the more people that subscribe to a fan page or whatever, the more giveaways I'm doing. Right? I really hope to build this. So you know, I mean, family, friends, you're never going to be excluded. I know you got them, people giveaways and like, oh, family and relatives or friends of workers or whatever are ineligible. Like, no, 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 no. I don't care if you're family. I don't care if you're one of my best friends. You're eligible. I don't care if you won. Congrats, Jordan, by the way. I don't think I said that at all this live stream. Um, but I don't care if you already won one. You're still eligible. You can win all 4 gift cards in a month. They're look, that's what I said. I'm not strict, man. Is laid back. So I'll tell you what, I don't know how much Judge is going to get, but it's going to be ridiculous. And I'll tell you right now, he's going to the Dodgers. I really believe he is going to the Dodgers. And I do think it's going to be the biggest contract ever for Major League Baseball. I just I feel like if he was gonna stay with the Yankees, it would have been done by now. Why? Why drag this on? I mean, the only way I see him going back to the Yankees is for him to test free agency. And a lot of these guys, well, let me just test to see what's out there, see what I get, right? But uh, I just feel like if he was truly wanting to be with the Yankees, it would have happened by now. It would have happened by now. Um, so I don't know. Um, I haven't like fully looked hardcore at the MLB slate today, and I don't think really anybody in here is a sports better, at least to my knowledge, unless y'all keeping that stuff secret. But I'm just telling y'all right now, I'm going 3-team parlay today. 3-team. You got to put the Blue Jays in there, the Dodgers in there with the Mets. You bet those 3 teams and you parlay them. They're all favorites, but again, 3-team parlay. I don't know if you're still in here or not, Twan. I know you were into sports betting at one point, but 3-team parlay right there should they all should be winners for sure. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all. I'm getting ready to hop off. We definitely got like I'm glad it grew from last week. I think roughly just off the top of my head, there's like 6 or 7 of y'all now entered $50 Visa card. Um, Damn, I didn't know that, Jordan, for real. Dang, that's crazy. See, I use like an offshore account. Like it's not like a FanDuel. It's not like a BetMGM. Um, that's that's crazy that it's illegal in Texas. I mean, obviously, I know it's like illegal in Nevada and stuff, or and wherever like sports book casinos are because they want you to go to the casinos in person. But off the top of my head, I can't recall any sports books in Texas. That's crazy. Wow. Um, but yeah, I use Bovada. I don't know if that's illegal too or not. Um, and I've actually cashed out once through. You got to cash out through Bitcoin and all that stuff, but you can make a deposit with your card, and it's really weird. Um, but yeah, uh, like I said, or if you know anybody that does sports betting, like pass it along to them. And like I said, joke around with them or be serious. Be like, hey, I tuned in. Somebody said go with these 3 teams on the parlay. If that hits, I need a percentage, right? So I don't know. There you go. I mean, I did that with my dad. Back in the day, I'd give him like winners. I'd be like, come on now, where's my cut? You wouldn't have bet that if it weren't for me. So, but yeah, man, I'm getting ready to hop off. Reagan's here, so I'm gonna go spend 4th of July with her. Um, I appreciate y'all so much. I think it's like I said, like 6 or 7 of y'all entered. So I truly appreciate it. Like I said, forever grateful. Um, and on all my fan pages, you only got to subscribe to one. $5 a month, but on all my fan pages, I will post on Friday my podcast and again the accompanying video of the winner. Just so y'all know I'm not, you know, ripping off or spinning multiple times or whatever. That it's fully legit. Um, Other than that, yeah, I appreciate it. I love talking sports. Get back into NBA. I know free agency and you just had the draft. Summer league's underway. Um, NHL free agency is coming up. I think July 13th. Of course, there's baseball. So yeah, got a couple races actually that happened this past weekend. Big UFC card. Um, I actually haven't even caught up on the races yet and all that stuff. But yeah, like I said, I appreciate y'all, and I will see you next Monday. I'll put up another poll on all my social media on when the best time to go live for everybody is. So just vote, message me, let me know, like, hey, this time works best, whatever. It's just hard with West Coast time and then East Coast time. Like Mike, I don't know if you're still in here, but I know you work like every other Monday until like 7:30 or 7 East Coast time. So, I like to do like maybe 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock East Coast time, but then I'm getting into dinner hours for Central time or maybe even Eastern time, almost my time, 5 o'clock. Um, so yeah, just let me know, vote, whatever. I appreciate y'all and stay tuned for my post on Friday that will have the winner of the $50 Visa card. Jordan, I'll get yours in the mail tomorrow when the post office opens back up. I'll see y'all next week. Peace.